So first, the sun appears to move across the sky because it's facing here. Can I have this for a second? So this is the sun. Sorry, my flashlight. And the sun looks to appear from south, and it's moving from east to west, or west to east as it rises. And this is the Earth. It appears that this is the sun moving, but it's actually the Earth that's moving because this is the sun, and the Earth is moving around the sun. And then, before this, we made a battery thing outside, experiment. So this is the shadows, and then here you can see a little bit better. This is my battery, and if the battery was facing there, if it was facing there, it would go, the shadow would be facing that way. As it turns to 12 o'clock, you could kind of see the shadow. You can't though. So as the sun moves, it gets shorter, and then when it gets in the middle, it gets really short. And then as it gets higher, as the day moves on, so it's usually higher when it's in the morning, like 9:30ish, and then at 2:15 it's around the same height as it was at 9:30. So that's kind of what. Okay, some shadows are longer than other shadows because, as I said, at 12:05, the sun's casting right down on it, and when it's higher up, the sun, and at 12:05 when it is higher up, when it's higher up, it's pointing down and the shadow gets smaller. And when it's closer to the Earth, the shadow gets bigger. Okay, then some shadows change their position over time because when they're in the sky, it's different, because if it's in winter, the arc, or the shadow arc, or north or west to east, it gets smaller, so it doesn't go as high. And then when it's at 12:05, I said kind of like what it goes with the question before that. Some long shadows occur when it gets earlier, or not in the evening of the day, kind of like at 8ish, 9ish, it will get really high, and then when it's just rising, because it's really small, or it's not as high in the arc, or we're not as high, the sun doesn't seem as high as it would be in noon. And when it's shorter, like I said, the shadow's bigger. And then when it gets shorter down toward the end of the day, when the sun goes down at night, there's higher shadow because it's getting shorter down to the arc. Okay, and then what causes them to be long? Kind of what I said, because it's when the sun's pointing down shorter to the Earth. And then when short shadows occur, of course, it's during the evening and when the sun's as high in there. When no shadows will occur, here's a couple reasons why. If it was raining, if it was due to weather, like if clouds were blocking the sun, or when we're not facing the sun and the sun cannot face us to show the sun's shadow on us. And then those are kind of my reasons, and that's my reasons for my video on this video is on modeling the sun and shadows. And thanks, my name was Charles. Bye.